Hey guys, so Tiff here, and I wanted to talk to you guys today about some of the reasons that maybe you don't like working out and how you can improve your exercise motivation. So, ways that you can find that motivation to continue with your exercise, to start, whatever it may be. So, one reason why you might hate exercise is because it's boring. Let me tell you, if what you're doing is boring, you are not going to stick with it at all, hands down. I know for me, I don't like running, so I don't go run. And it took me a while to find the things that I really enjoy doing. And I have got a YMCA membership, and I go to a lot of their dance classes because that is what is fun to me. And I can tell you, I burn a ton of calories. So if you are having trouble finding something you enjoy, you can message me, you can comment below, whatever you need to do, or you can go into your local gym and, talk to a personal trainer. Get somebody who can look at your personality, things that you like, things that you don't like, and either cater a workout program for you or connect you with something that you like to do. There's plenty of at-home programs you can do. Beachbody is great. They have an entire library of programs that you can do from your own living room. So, it's boring is an excuse, but it is a reason that people hate to work out because they haven't found anything that they truly loved. And sometimes it will be trial and error. So one of the next reasons is it's not fun to work out alone. Now for me, sometimes I actually like to work out alone, but I've had to change things up myself. Like I have been doing for years, I've actually been doing at-home programs, and I got to a point where it wasn't fun anymore. I dreaded it. I didn't want to do it. And I started going to my YMCA, my local YMCA, and I have like two different facilities that I get to choose from. And so there's tons of different workouts, and I get to try some. Like last Wednesday, I did this Bar Express, and we did everything on the Bosu. If you've never used a Bosu, head to your local gym, find yourself a Bosu, and take a class with it because it is freaking amazing. It's not easy, but it's awesome. So working out alone can sometimes deter people. So go to the gym. I have met some pretty awesome people at the gym. Small talk conversation before the class starts, and then while the class is going on, we may converse a little bit. But it's a great way to have that group exercise classes. You really do burn more. You have a lot more fun, I think. So it really does multiply the benefits that you're going to see. So another reason you may hate exercising, it's exhausting. So when you get home from a long day of work, the last thing you want to do is go work out. You would much rather what? Sit on your couch and veg, right? So sometimes trying to summon enough energy to exercise is really the last thing you want to do. You have just worked, 10-hour day, and the last thing on your mind is seriously to put on some exercise clothes and work out. But if you can't in any way find time in the evenings, just pick a time throughout the day. I mean, we all have 24 hours in the day. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's just a matter of what we do with those 24 hours, whether we're going to be able to do everything that we need to do. So, find a time that works for you. I like going in the mornings because I know in the evenings, I am that person that's like, I am completely exhausted, and the last thing I want to do is lace up my shoes and do a workout. So I do it in the mornings when I have the most energy, after, my kids get home from school, and then I got to get dinner and, talk to the kids and help them with homework and, driving my daughter back and forth to volleyball and going to volleyball games and everything. The last thing I want to do, guys, is work out at night. So you have to find a time that is going to work for you. whatever time that may be. If it's first thing in the morning, if it's midday, whatever it is, find the time that works for you. And again, it's trial and error. And some days may be different. Maybe there's a couple days that you work out at night. I know when I first started my journey, I actually worked out 3 days a week in the mornings before I went to work. And then 2 days a week, I actually worked out at night. And maybe that's what you do. Mix it up. And then you're not constantly feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted. All right? So maybe you don't like getting sweaty. I love getting sweaty because guess what? Sweat to me means I'm burning calories. Now, some people don't sweat, and that's okay. But, if you don't want to get sweaty, you can, if you don't like getting sweaty, work out so that you can shower before you go to work. So, get up in the morning. But in order, if you're worried about ruining your hair or whatever, that is what they made dry shampoo for, ladies. Dry shampoo is freaking amazing. I work out, guys, 6 days a week, and I only wash my hair 2 to 3 times a week. Now, I know some of you are probably like, oh my God. My hair doesn't really get that greasy, but I use dry shampoo. Sometimes it's just up in a bun, and other days I use dry shampoo, and then I curl, and I go. Excuses are excuses, and sometimes when you want to find any excuse you can, you'll find it. So in order to lose weight, you do have to work up a sweat though, because that is your body's natural way of cooling down. All right. So if you really, really, really hate that sticky feeling, go to the pool. There's tons of water aerobics classes. Then you're not getting all super sweaty, and you still get a total cardio body workout. Total body cardio workout. The next reason you may hate it is it takes up too much time. I find that this one, don't tell me that excuse, because really, you only need 30 minutes, and 30 minutes is 2% of your day. 2%. Now, you may have a demanding job, no childcare, or both. So there are times that it can be challenging. I've been a mom of young kids, and I didn't have a YMCA when we lived in the middle of nowhere, Alaska. And that's when I started with at-home programs, because I didn't have an option to go to the gym, and so I would put a DVD in and work out. And you really just have to find something that's going to work for you. And I've mentioned it before, but Beachbody On Demand has amazing 30-minute workouts. They have 20-minute workouts, quick hit workouts that you can do from the, privacy of your own home. You don't even have to leave your home. And in the winter, if you live somewhere really cold, that's really great because you don't have to go get your car warmed up before you drive away. But you want to schedule your workouts like you would a doctor's appointment, a meeting at work, and you stick with it. So, maybe on your lunch break, you go walk for 15 minutes and then you go eat your lunch. Any little bit will help, guys. You don't have to do these strenuous, I'm doing work classes at the YMCA. They're 55, 58 minutes long, 3 or 4 days a week. You don't have to do that. There are plenty of ways to get some exercise in that don't require even going to the gym. Walking is an amazing exercise. It's a total body exercise. You can focus on, holding in your core, tightening it up while you're walking. It's amazing. So my next tip is, or my next reason why you may hate it, is that you can't afford or don't want to pay for a gym membership. I get that, okay? I get it. Sometimes if you don't have access to certain equipment or whatever, it may play a role in being able to stick to a workout routine. So there are tons and tons and tons of YouTube videos, Beachbody On Demand, I think my Apple TV has a fitness app. There are so many different things that you can do from the privacy of your own home that you actually don't have to have a gym membership. And the best thing to do, guys, is to get started. You don't have to go join a gym to get fit. But I tell you, like, once you start doing things and seeing some of the benefits and stuff, you may want to splurge and do a gym membership. My family YMCA membership is $63 a month. That's for my whole family. My husband gets to go, I get to go, my daughter, who is 14, gets to go, and I get to take my kids to childcare. There are so many moms in my YMCA dance classes that I go to that drop their kids, their young ones, at the daycare and go work out. So you know, doing programs at home actually helps you to for 5 minutes. Sorry guys. It's okay.
Sorry guys.
You working out at home can, you know, take the strain off maybe your pocketbook and work your way up to maybe eventually getting a gym membership. So maybe you're embarrassed to work out in front of other people. I get it. Group classes have always intimidated me. Always, always, always. But once I start going, I fall in love with it. And the people are amazing. I always get inside my own head and I'm like, everybody's watching me. Everybody's watching me. They're not watching you. They are watching the instructor to find out what to do. So, you know, sometimes you have to kind of step out of that comfort zone and do what you need to do in order to succeed. And sometimes maybe that is going to a group class. But guys, there are so many. I told you, YouTube has fitness you can Google fitness workout on YouTube and a ton of videos would come up for you. You don't even have to pay for. You can go on Google and you can at-home workouts and they'll give you, you know, squats. Squats are great, guys. You could do squats in between commercials, while you're folding laundry, in between, okay, I'm gonna fold all these shirts and then squat. Squats are great because they're using your own body weight. And so it's a great and effective exercise, but there is so much, we have so many options at our fingertips, but sometimes it can be overwhelming and trying to figure out which one you want to do. So, I mean, you can Google, there's tons of programs. You can join a gym, you can, you know, do Beachbody on demand, you can YouTube fitness programs. There's apps. I know my Apple TV has apps that you can, you know, it'll give you a workout to do. You can go buy a DVD, a workout DVD from Walmart. There are options. You just have to take that step, that initial step. So maybe you're really out of shape and that's why you hate working out. So you have to know that the first few days or weeks of exercise are often the hardest. And even when you do muster enough energy to work out, some new moves will often have you feeling tired and sore in places that you had no idea even existed. So to avoid this and prevent muscle soreness, now sometimes a little bit of muscle soreness is good, but I know like there's times where I've done like a leg day workout that my husband's given me and I can't, you know, sitting down on the toilet is like, oh. But you don't want to get discouraged. So you want to start slowly and gradually increase your effort, intensity, weight, based on how you feel after each workout. What you eat is very important as well. So you want to, you know, find some type of, if you're doing something that's like really strenuous and whatever, you're going to want to find something that you can get back in your body immediately to help it recover, and that'll lessen the muscle soreness. And there are plenty of products out there. Happy to talk to you about some that I use, but I'm not going to go into that for this video. And last but not least, one reason you may hate it, It's because it's all just overwhelming. And I talked about this earlier. You know, there's so much information, and when you're bombarded with so much information, or you go to Google and there's so much information there, you don't even know like where to begin. And you know, there's fitness advice everywhere, you know, and sometimes it contradicts itself. And that can be intimidating. So it is vital to not overcomplicate the process of just getting started with your exercise. You know, if you are somebody who actually is like, I would like to run in like a 5K race, there are couch to 5K programs you can do. And I know they work because I've done it. When my husband left to go to officer training school with the military, he left me with a run walk thing, and I got up to where I was running like 55 minutes on the treadmill without stopping. That's nuts, running on a treadmill. But I was able to run, and it felt great. I felt great. Those endorphins that you get after an amazing workout, they are phenomenal, guys. Exercise is what gets me through deployments, TDYs, stressful days, stressful weeks. You know, it helps me to be a more patient mom. Am I the most patient? No, but it helps me to be more patient. It helps me to focus on me. It's my time to do what I like to do. And so you want to, you know, like I said earlier, guys, the most important thing is just to start doing something, even that if that is walking around your block after dinner in the evenings. That is something, and that everybody has to start somewhere. Everybody has a beginning, a middle, and a continued journey. Everybody. There's nobody that doesn't have a beginning of their journey. There's nobody. It's just we always see that polished, finished look, and we judge that on where we're at. So we're basically judging somebody's really good journey and how far they've come to where we are, and that we're just starting out. So don't do that. Make the commitment to add a little more movement in your day and just build on that. That is the best advice that I could probably give you, is to just start slow and build. And as you build, you'll get stronger and stronger, and you'll break out of, you know, your comfort zone, and maybe you go get a gym membership and do some fitness classes, or maybe you find a friend to work out with. So, as always, guys, thank you for watching. I know this one was kind of long, and I kind of gabbed a little bit, but I appreciate you taking the time to watch. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please give me the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. And I hope you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.